Greetings, it is I for round 3 of, dev stuff. Now, you might be a bit curious as to what game this is, but, it's not 100% new. I think I started, this particular game back in, um, I believe last year? 2000, early 2021, somewhere around there. Um, I basically just got up the bones for this game, and it worked, but I just kind of felt fatigued from it. Just like I built myself into a wall and I had no clue what to do with it. But I think it is a nice little game overall, and I think it might actually, be a hit amongst the kids. No, it won't. Um, but I mean, in this video in particular, I just do a whole bunch of housework, and this is about, I believe, 2.5 hours compressed down into about 7 or so minutes. And I mean, it looks really nice. Kind of a lot of me freezing and looking at different tabs because I do use Xbox Game Bar to record my videos, and it's not the most efficient thing, but it's what I have and it's what I work with. So, um, but this game in particular, I do kind of enjoy. I think it's nice. I think something might happen with it. Just uncertain of what will. I mean, I kind of assume something good would happen with it because when I play it, I mean, I really like it. Especially you can see me coloring in all the little tiles. Um, Basically, the intention of this game to begin with is like those map painters you occasionally run across on Roblox. Um, where it's a map of the world and you paint territories and stuff. But um I felt like that was kind of empty because one, there's no like actual strategy, and two, it's all roleplay based and it's just kind of lazy. So I just thought, what if I did that, but instead of it being purely roleplay based, it's actually like, kind of strategy coordinated, except you also have, a completely new terrain to work with, and you have to, work with the land and, um, use the terrain to your advantage, maybe, or all that stuff. You can see it's actually quite intriguing, kind of. I mean, I do actually hop in whenever I test and end up painting many of the tiles myself, which is, kind of, I guess, not really productive in the sense of the word, but I do enjoy it, which hopefully was foreshadowing for when other people enjoying it. This game isn't released yet, but I do intend on releasing it someday. One of these days. It's probably gonna be out there. Don't even have a name. I kind of want to finalize some of the, you know, PvP mechanics, and then we'll go from there. Um, I do think it's a nice and nifty little game. God, how many times have I said that? That's like the fifth time, if I'm correct. I don't know. It might not get big. It might just stay under 1,000 visits, but that's okay. I think if I monetize it a bit, I might actually manage to get, um, an active player base and players staying around and actually playing the game. Maybe I could get people who actually, you know, respond to my messages in Discord. As if. But yeah, um, I do, I do think I'm not gonna say it. Oh well. Um, but I mean, another thing about this game is I just need to expand my development portfolio because currently my only two games that I have is a normal elevator clone with less than a minute of player retention on average, and a game that you just stare at a wall. And there's people who have stared at the wall for maybe for about like I don't know, like 18, 24 hours. And I actually got like 1,000 Robux from just freaking premium payouts alone, and it's absolutely absurd. That game isn't as visited as the Daily Commute, mainly because I didn't advertise it, but I did get a devilish scheme that I should add a donation leaderboard and a couple other things, and then get, you know, that could be a really good Bobucks farm considering, people actually spend time in it. Although I guess it really tells you something when a game you really like and really just want to be good, you just put so much elbow grease into it, and then a game where people sit and stare at a wall for hours at a time is more profitable and more engaging than the other game, which honestly, it kind of hurts me that people play Stare at a Wall Simulator longer than the Daily Commute, but you know, I guess the Daily Commute is boring and people really like being on a leaderboard or something. And I guess it's not me fully suffering because I do own both games, so I mean, I'm still making a profit off of, people staring at a wall. So that's a plus. Um, but I don't know. I might consider doing a devlog on a new game soon. The SpongeBob Moves In clone, but it seems like the video's almost done. So yeah, play a Daily Commute.